What's up, Houston? It is time for a market report right here in Houston, Texas. Welcome to this episode of Ryan in Real Estate. Today we're going to talk about Houston and how we're looking from a real estate home standpoint. Here are some key highlights to think about. Number one, home prices are still holding. If you check out this graph, you can see that days on market are increasing at 46% up and inventory is increasing up 65%. Great thing is the average sales price for all homes in Houston are still up 16%. And here's the deal. Rates right now are probably in the low 6s to 6.5, but as you can see according to this graph, when we get into below 6, we should start seeing strong buyer demand. Expecting less transactions in the U.S. in 2021 because 2021 was 6.2 million. In 2022, we had 5.8 million sales, and then in 2023, we are expecting that less transactions of 4.5 million. Houston is still following suit with the rest of the country. However, great news to let you know is that Houston is #1 market in the U.S. as far as increase in pricing. In the last year, Houston home prices have appreciated over 16% and are performing better than Texas and the US. And if you look at this graph, in the last 5 years, Houston home prices have gone up 47%. For the last 30 years, 298%. Was it a good time to buy 5 years ago? Was it a good time to buy 30 years ago? It was, but you know what they always say? When's the best time to plant a tree? Yesterday. When's the next best time? Today. If you do not have a home and you're thinking about home purchasing, please talk to us, because if you can see your value and your investment in that home continues to rise. What does it look like for the forecast moving forward for Houston? Inventory is going to continue to stay low. If you look at this graph, Builder World, the Builder World blew up in 2008, much of the real estate market as well, but it really still hasn't recovered. They were keeping up with building homes, but as you can see, they have not been doing that in quite some time, and that's why we have the inventory issue we have. By having that inventory issue where we don't have enough homes to get the amount of buyers that are wanting homes, it's still gonna do a great job of keeping us in a seller's market. So if you're actually thinking about selling, you're still in a great position to sell. However, I would tell you right now, if you were a buyer, it is probably the best time for you to buy, because there's a lot of buyers who are out there who are staying away from the market because they're scared of the interest rates, which I get. You saw 3%, now we're at 6%, but it is would you rather have a house $100,000 less than what you would have paid for it with a lower interest rate, or have a house that you gain now equity in with a higher interest rate and you can potentially refinance, which most people will probably be doing in the next year or two. Houston right now is looking extremely strong. We're very optimistic. We're seeing a ton of buyers. I believe last week I saw the numbers up. Mortgage apps are up 30% week to week, which typically means there's a lot of action that's going to be coming on the market. So if you have any questions, let us know. These graphs should help you. Always check out our other videos. We'd love to help you in any way we can, but right now it is looking great. We'll see you next time on Ryan in Real Estate.